Hi, my name is Muhammad Sharizal bin Muhammad Syafi'i. My metric number is 09DKM19F1161. I'm from DKM 5E. Teachers taught by Ms. Tarshini. So today I want to present a few charts of the current state of COVID pandemic heading into 2022, which is the article was from cnbc.com, published at 22nd December 2021. So the title would be the current state of the COVID pandemic heading into 2022. So nearly 2 years into the COVID-19 pandemic, reported daily infections are rising again as the Omicron variant spreads rapidly around the world in countries ranging from the US and the UK to South Africa and Australia. The World Health Organization (WHO) labelled Omicron as a variant of concern. While much remains unknown about it, the WHO warned that the variant is spreading significantly faster than the Delta strain and could change the course of the pandemic. Still, 2022 must be the end of the COVID-19 pandemic, said by Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, WHO Director General, said on Wednesday. Data on the pandemic, such as confirmed cases, hospitalization, deaths, likely underestimate the actual situation owing to the limited testing, frequency of reporting, and quality of data collected. But based on available data, here are charts that show the state of COVID pandemic as 2021 comes to an end. So the first graph would be the daily reported case from January 1st, 2021 until December 21st, 2021. As you could see on this graph, the x-axis for this graph would be the number of cases that has been reported, and the y-axis for this graph would be the months for the year throughout the year 2021 from January until January 2022. So the highest recorded cases would be reported cases would be in the earlier second quarter of the year, which is in between April and July, which is the number has reached above the count of 800,000, slightly higher than 800,000 cases, while the lowest number for the reported cases would be slightly below 400,000 cases, which is in between January and April, in the mid first quarter of January and April. So the second graph would be the daily reported deaths from January 1st, 2021 until December 21st, 2021. The highest reported deaths would be on the first quarter of the year, which is slightly reaching 15,000 cases, and the lowest number of cases would be in the end quarter of the year, from October to December to reaching January 2022, which is averaging at the middle, in between 10,000 and 5,000 cases. The next one is the graph of population fully vaccinated by countries' income levels. As you could see from the graph, the upper middle income reaches 71.4% of fully vaccinated rate, among other population, so it comes at first place. The second place would be the high income population, which is at 69.5% at the second place. The third would be lower middle income at 33.1%. And the last one would be low income at 3.8%. So all of this data sourcing from official data collected by our World in Data and has been collected by CNBC. All of the graphs has been updated as of December 21st, 2021. So we straight go to the analysis for the daily reported cases graph from 1st January 2021 to 21st December 2021 reaches its peak in between April and July, with the amount of cases exceeding 800,000 cases. For the lowest daily reported cases would be in between January and April, with the number of cases reported just below 400,000 cases, just as I told you guys before. For daily reported deaths graph, it shows the highest count of cases would be in the first quarter of the year, with the number of cases slightly reaching the 1500 case. The lowest daily reported deaths recorded would be on the last quarter of the year, as the number of cases averages in between 10,000 to 5,000 cases. If you could see at the graph here, it is right in between, right in the middle of the 10,000 cases and 12,000 cases. It goes up and down, but it is averagely in between, in the middle of the 10,000 to 5,000 cases, which would be in around 7,500 cases. For the last graph, it shows that the rates of vaccination among populations fully vaccinated by countries' income levels by upper middle income reaches the highest vaccinated rate at 71.4%. At 69.5%, the higher income comes second, and at 33.1%, lower middle income comes at third. The low income population stand at last place at only 3.8%. For conclusion, reaching 2022, the world has been expecting the endemic phase of the COVID-19 breakout, as everyone has been wanting to go back to the way that people have been living before the pandemic. Based on the graph and charts has been discussed before above, it shows a positive polarity in recent cases, as the vaccination program has been progressing greatly. The ups and downs that people have been going through for the past 2 years has been recorded well through this graph. The death tolls, the number of cases and vaccination rates tell us not just numbers, but also tell us the harsh times for some of us have been through. Some of us have been separated from their loved ones, lost their loved ones. Some of us also get their second chances to be with their loved ones. So in hope that we will reach the silver parts of the cloudy sky and get a positive end to these challenges of life. So that's it from me. Thank you.